Water pumps, water pumps.
I was 14 with a hospital bracelet, still a child with a child against my chest. They told me love could mean surrender, that letting go might somehow be the best. So I bought a little teddy bear, soft brown fur and a ribbon tied in blue. I held it like a promise in the hallway, thinking this is the first thing I'll give you. Then your new mother came to take you. She looked at the bear clutched in my hands. She smiled and asked, is that for the baby? And my whole heart broke where I had to stand. I wanted to say yes, tell her I loved her, tell her this was mine before goodbye. But I pulled that bear against my heartbeat and whispered, no, the bear is mine. So the bear stayed and you went away. One little body where my arms should have stayed. I gave away tomorrow before I knew today, and held on to the bear that stayed. Every birthday candle I never got to light, every fever I never held you through at night, every first became a ghost I couldn't chase. You grew somewhere without me, and I grew up with a bear that stayed. On your first birthday I bought one candle, lit it in a room you never knew, set the teddy bear across the table, and sang happy birthday just for you. I wondered if you took your first steps early, if you fell and cried or laughed instead. Wondered who you reached for when you stumbled, who kissed the little bruises on your head. First day of school I watched the buses, saw little girls with ribbons in their hair. I dressed that bear in a tiny sweater, like pretending somehow put me there. I wondered what your favorite color was, if you loved to dance or draw or sing. While that bear collected all the questions, I had no right to ever ask you anything. So the bear stayed and you went away. One little body where my arms should have stayed. I gave away tomorrow before I knew today, and held on to the bear that stayed. Every Christmas morning missing one small face, every picture frame that held an empty space, every first became a ghost I couldn't chase. You grew somewhere without me, and I grew up with a bear that stayed. Years passed and his fur started fading, one glass eye hanging by a thread. But I couldn't fix him without remembering all the things between us left unsaid. I took him when I moved out of my mother's, took him through my 20s like a scar. Every time somebody asked about him, I'd say I've just had that bear so long. But he knew why some nights I'd hold him crying, why your birthday never left my mind, why I searched for your face in crowded places, in every girl who looked about your size. He knew I pictured graduation, prom dresses, heartbreak, learning how to drive. He knew I made 1,000 memories with a daughter who wasn't in my life. I wonder if you ever felt me missing you, like an empty chair you couldn't name. I wonder if your heart ever heard mine calling through all those years in different names. They told me I was giving you a future, but nobody told me what I'd lose. That I'd spend my whole life making memories with a teddy bear instead of you. Because the bear stayed and you went away, and I've hated that sentence every single day. I was 14, I was scared, I let the whole world choose, and I've spent my life wondering what I took from you. Every birthday candle, every sleepless night, every first I love you, every last good night. I gave up a lifetime when I gave you away, and all I had left to be in your mother was the bear that stayed. If I ever see you standing at my doorway, I won't ask you to forgive the choice I made. I'll only show you one old teddy bear with his worn out fur and ribbon frayed. And I'll tell you, he was supposed to go with you.